Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video review. This is on the three Mighty Morphin Rangers out of the packaging. So let's get started here. As you can already see, I post them with the weapons so that way I don't waste time on the review putting the weapons on them. So this is what they look like holding their specific weapons. As you can see right down to their little gun, everything's nicely painted. Like the power bow has the pink squares right here. Even the arrow of the power bow has um, a detailed pink end. The power daggers have a yellow handle, and the blades are colored like a metallic silver. And then we have the same thing for the lance. We have the trident part of the lance that's colored in silver, and the rest, the handle is blue. So, so this is what they look like. Let me actually show you guys the weapons up close. Okay, there we go. And I love how accurate they made the helmets. Because I know a lot of the times, not a lot of the time, sometimes, they miss a little curve, or they miss they miss they they make the angle wrong of like a visor, and then like it ruins the overall look of um, the ranger's helmet. So let's get started here. This is what the power bow looks like. It's actually red. My apologies. I thought it was supposed to it's pink. This is what the power bow looks like, and at the end here, it has the little pegs to form the weapon. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know if it's power blaster. I'm not too sure. Or blade blaster. I don't know what it's called, but it's to combine all the weapons. I guess these little pegs are used. I'm actually pretty curious to know how the power sword and the axe are supposed to fit in, because I know it's supposed to go in the middle right here. And I like how the power bow is a decent length. It's not too short or anything. And this is what the arrow looks like. It's like silver. It's like colored in a metallic silver paint. Yeah, my bow, the pink ranger that I got, because of the packaging, it's like all bent up, but whatever, no big deal. And right here, it's colored in pink. It's actually pretty cool. I pretty like it. It's like a little sphere. And their little gun here is nicely detailed as well. It's like red and white. I'll show you the Pink Ranger figure before we move on. So the Pink Ranger figure looks like nicely detailed. You have it's right down to the skirt detailed, where you have the white lines there. And this is the new figures. They don't like to give holsters for some reason. They give a little dot or a little hole right there near the hip, where you would insert the the gun. So it would look like this. And the back is nicely colored in as well. It's nice. It's accurate to where the little diamonds meet right there. So overall, it's a beautiful figure. For the price that you pay, I guess they did an amazing job. So next, Yellow Rangers. I'll show you her weapons. The blade of the power daggers, it's a bit bent up because of how they like package the Yellow Ranger, I guess. This is what the power daggers look like. It's pretty cool how they actually put a lot of detail into it. And I'll show you the Yellow Ranger. The Yellow Ranger is pretty much like the Pink Ranger, just in yellow and a different helmet. As for articulation, it's the same as the Megaforce figures, the Megaforce and Samurai and Super Megaforce figures. Like you can move the hands up and down. It has a ball joint right here. There's an elbow articulation right here, and you can move the glove. Same thing with the legs. You can move it up and down, and you can turn the boot there. And there's also a knee joint articulation. The only thing is the Pink Ranger, because she has a skirt. There's very limited movement of the leg, so you can't really bend the leg back and forth or from side to side because it's like limited due to the skirt. Let me try to, yeah, so you can't really do much with it. Last is the Blue Rangers, and I love how not only is his weapons detailed as well, but it allows you to create the little staff weapon from the two lance weapons. Let me just try to... So this is what the lance weapon looks like. I don't know why, I always thought it looked like a trident to me. That I kind of thought it was always cool. And you can actually join the two weapons here. There's a little peg, join the two weapons. And there you have it. It's not as long as it should be, but I don't really care. It still looks cool to me. And I prefer the male build more in these Mighty Morphin figures because the females are a bit too unrealistically thin. Like, that's the only thing that I don't really care much about the figures. But then male build is nice. I mean, yes, it's exaggerated with all these muscles, but still, I like how, like, this is what a human looks like to me. Their torso isn't like exaggeratedly thin like the pink and yellow rangers, unless you have like some kind of eating disorder or something. So articulation is the same as the females. I'm not gonna really go through that. And also you can also move the helmet from side to side. And again, I have to say I love the Blue Ranger's helmet because I don't know if you guys noticed, but the classic figures that we got, the Blue Ranger's helmet, they did something to the visor. They didn't get the curve properly, and he just looked really off. So that's basically it for the Blue Ranger, and this is what the back of him looks like. And I love the blue that they use. It's really nice and dark, that it gives off a really nice shine. So that's basically it for the Blue Ranger. Let me just show you all the Rangers together once again. There's Blue Ranger, here's Pink Ranger, and Yellow Ranger. Let me just fix her up there. I kind of wish the figures were a little bit more bigger because we are actually paying a lot of money for these. But as a team, they look amazing. Individually, they might feel like, oh, these figures are so tiny. That's how I felt. But together, they actually don't look pretty bad. I can't wait to get the other two. And I'm contemplating on getting the pink and yellow figure arts, but I don't know if I can afford it though, because it's so expensive, like almost $50 a piece. But I'm gonna see, because there's a store in downtown Toronto. I think it's in Chinatown actually. That there's a store where you can buy figure arts. I'm gonna go there with my friend and check it out. So that's basically my review, and I love how detailed Pink Ranger's helmet is. Again, forgot to mention that, like, they got it right down nicely. And the shade of pink that they used isn't too light, isn't too dark, it's just perfect. Same with Yellow Ranger, the color isn't too light or too dark. Because like I know with Power Rangers in Space, they used to really light yellow. It was almost like highlighter yellow. And with Lost Galaxy Lightspeed and Time Force, they used a really dark pink that it was almost like magenta or violet, like it was that bad. Yeah, so I love the shades that they used for these figures. They look nice. And while we're at it, I'm actually gonna show you a comparison between the Megaforce figures. Just bear with me here. Sorry about that. So here we go. So I actually want to do a comparison with the Megaforce figures. So I should have gotten them out, so I wouldn't have to have moved around so much. So actually, Super Megaforce. I keep calling them Megaforce. So here's just a little comparison shot. I'll do them all eventually. So here they are side to side. I actually love the Go Cager Tiger Ranger with this little skirt there because it looked perfect. Like to me, these suits will always be Mighty Morphin, not Jew Ranger. But they actually I really love the Yellow Ranger suit with the skirt. But okay, let's actually look at these side to side. From what I can tell, the Mighty Morphin figures are actually very little bit bigger. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but oh yes, they are. They are actually a slight. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a little bit bigger. Like the head for the Super Mega Force Rangers, they end here, and there's a little bit more to the helmet for the Mighty Morphin figures. I'm sorry, this video is going over 10 minutes. I usually don't like doing videos over 10 minutes because then the viewer gets bored. I'll try to make this quick. So that's the Mega Force Yellow Ranger or Super Mega Force. So this is Blue Ranger. I never liked the Super Mega Force guys because they made the jacket very bulky and they just look so awkward. That's what they look like. And let's do a side-to-side comparison. There's a notable difference between the male figures, like the Blue Ranger tower a little bit, almost towers over him. Here we go. Yeah, again you can tell the difference. Moving on, let me show you the Pink Rangers. Even their helmets are actually smaller. Let me bring them closer. Again, Mighty Morphin is taller than Super Mega Force. So that's it for my review there. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching and have a great day.